Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. How bees ya? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. I really do. I really do. I really do. Even though y'all seem to not think I do. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, it's gonna be the weekly Twin Flame update. We're gonna see what's going on for the Twin Flame Collective. What's happening out there? I don't know if you guys have been feeling like the DNA activations or not. I definitely have. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna start with my other deck first. I definitely have been feeling the like I've been getting drained, but then I come back. It's weird. It's like fear holds no power here. So we're not being fearful right now, Twin Flame people. Okay. This is my new deck, Shadow Spells. If you want to get it, links in the description below from my site where you can pick that up. Along with my other deck, the Shadow Oracle deck, which I'm going to be getting from a couple cards from as well. So I feel like there's a lot of fear that's been like creeping up for a lot of different things. Maybe afraid of progressing, afraid of the activations. Yeah. I am a magnet for prosperity. And I refuse to listen to the negative voices, or excuse me, I refuse to listen to negative voices in my head. Okay? So, you can have some naysayers. You could be feeling naysayer energy. I feel like I've been feeling like the evil eye. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been feeling the evil eye on me for whatever reason. I'm trying to figure this out, okay? Like, I'm still trying to figure out why the hell people be jealous for what. And it's like, especially people who I feel like, I guess I always have felt like are doing better than me. So it's like, why are you jealous if you're doing better than me? I don't get it. We're gonna see Twin Flames, and then there's the cat. Sapphire, please back up off the box. No. Well, you're just gonna see a cat soon. There it is. There she is in the corner. What's going on, Twin Flame people? What's going on? Oh, Lord. Five of Swords, Page of Cups, and what is this? Three of Cups. Okay, so there's some sort of lying about a message. It could be a lie about an apology. This could be someone who like tried to fake an apology. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be someone who tried to fake an apology because they weren't doing well, right? You're going through something, especially financial times. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Deceptive. Okay, so what is going on here? It looks like someone wanted to. It's like you're. Okay, so it's like someone wants to apologize for all the wrong reasons, right? It's like, oh, you're mad at me, so I want to apologize so that you no longer would be mad at me, but not to actually fix the actual issue, but just to, like, especially if someone's in, like, spiritual prison here with the Five of Pentacles, they just wanted to get out of spiritual prison. Yeah, with this Temperance here. So, they're trying to come in, okay, use your discernment, right? Because I feel like this could be, I don't know, whichever divine counterpart you want to be. They want to come in with an apology, but the apology is not for, like, if they hurt you or they hurt your feelings or they, whatever. It's not about, like, that. It's about, oh, well, I'm having, it's been a rough time ever since you left. I need it to not be rough for me anymore. It's that type of feeling I'm getting here, especially with that Five of Swords being the first card that comes out, and the Five of Pentacles right after that. Yeah. Four of Wands. So this person, it's like they see you as being happiness, but they only see you as being happiness because they don't have anything right now. So it's like, I mean, accept the apology if you want to, but the way I'm feeling about it is that somebody's apologizing because they want to, like, join wherever it is that you are. Yeah, Queen of Swords, cut it off. Spirit says cut it off. Thank God, because I show was like, I don't want to be the person to say it. Yeah, I have the strength to cut it off with the Strength card here. Right, Leo card, Leo energy. that confidence in yourself to cut it off. Because the thing about it is that if they're gonna have fake apologies like that, then you're not going to actually go through with real change, right? Because the real change comes from a real apology. Ooh. Ace of Wands flew right over there, so that's coming in hot. Ace of Wands, new passion, new something else. Could be a good night. I don't know, but I'm not saying it to be like that. I'm just saying it to be like you know. Ooh, Seven of Swords, or excuse me, Eight of Swords. Someone is mentally. You may have feel like you were blocked from your intuition, like Roger's block. Yeah, Five of Cups and Seven of Cups. Someone regrets whatever option they chose or whatever pathway they chose. When I look at this Eight of Swords, I hear cut off at source, right? They may feel like they were cut off at source. Okay. We have Eight of Wands, the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, this person is conflicted about even trying to talk to you, I feel like. So the original, I'm getting, this person is emotional, right? King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to properly say what it is that they feel, right? Because I'm getting like they're trying to like run scenarios in their head. And it's like, okay, so whatever first scenario they got, it just sounds like. Because what the real problem is, this person doesn't want to tell you their emotions, but they still want to come into your life. And they can't come into your life without telling you the emotions. Like, we got 3 5s here. This is a big conflict for them, along with this Eight of Swords. And Eight of Wands, and the Strength card, which is also an 8. But, so they want something new, but they're still trying to approach it in an old way. You can't get something new approaching it in an old way, right? Because to me, this is deceptive 5 of Swords energy, which I really feel like is just like a fake apology with the Page of Cups, right? Not to say they don't mean it, or not that it's, you know, like somebody can say they're sorry, but you don't feel the real energy behind it. Like, you don't feel like they really thought about what they actually did wrong or how they actually affected you. It's like that. And this person doesn't want to approach because they don't even know how bad they actually have hurt you, or if they can approach. But the simple fact of by not approaching, it's like having you move on. Yeah, Page of Swords, because they're watching. What's down here? 4 of Pentacles, clinging. 2 of Wands and Knight of Wands. Yeah, but okay, so they're clinging, but to you they're in the past, or it's like they're watching and kind of clinging on with this 4 of Pentacles, kind of clinging on for dear life. We have this 2 of Wands in reverse, which is basically them not choosing to act out of their passionate space here with this 9 of Wands in reverse. They're not acting out of a passionate space. What is this? Or out of a loving space. Ace of Swords, what's over here? Judgment and the Hangman. Yeah, so there's definitely a truth here. Realizing a truth. They're realizing that not telling the truth, it really keeps them stuck in life. Or not being honest with themselves can really keep them stuck in a lot of different areas. It doesn't have to be like a love area, but just like, for instance, like if you never ask your boss for a raise and you can't really complain that you never get a raise type thing. And I feel like this person's like starting to understand that, oh, I don't really speak up for myself in the right, like in the beginning. I speak up for myself afterward and wonder why, and then sit and kind of be like, ugh, all this shit happened. You know, it's like the 4 of Wands. Maybe, excuse me, not 4 of Wands. Oh, that was over there. 4 of Pentacles. But it's like they kind of cling on to stuff instead of letting it go and having the bliss, right? It's like this is a mental, these are two completely different mental states. And this person, I feel like, wants this one, but every time they get presented with this one, they cling to the old one, thinking for whatever reason that the old one is going to bring this somehow, some way, some shape, some form, if they just keep clinging on to the old. I don't get it personally, but what's over here? Justice. There we go. Something's getting balanced out, something's getting justice. Yeah, Spirit's working on it. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. What's the next one here? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So, if you are a single person out there, like a lot of us are, okay, or you just are not in contact or in separation, right? There's still bliss for you in separation. There's still bliss for you to be there. I personally am the person that I would prefer to focus on the light worker mission of this, and I feel like that's because you really can't control anybody else, right? You can't control any other person. As my cat decides to rip up everything. You can't control anybody else. So it's like, what are you gonna? Because I feel like this is what happens a lot though with these, is that the second, we got King of Wands at the bottom of this deck. The second the other person is not like readily available, or like the second there's a separation, it's like, because to me this twin flame journey is all about learning how to no longer be codependent at all, right? Because if you're codependent on this person to come in, how did my therapist put it? Okay, so like, she was basically saying like, if you have 2 people, right, if one person's leaning away, if you're trying to lean in, right, that doesn't give the other person room to come back. So what I'm feeling here is that this, it's like, okay, so this could be divine masculine, this could be divine feminine, I don't know, like whichever you identify with in the situation, right? One person is like leaning away. The other person's like watching them coming, like, trying to get them to come back in. But so it feels like the other person who's like leaned away, feels like they have to apologize, not because they actually want to apologize, but to get this other person who's leaning in to back up, right? But that's not making it healthier, because now they're just sacrificing whatever just to make this other person back up. When in reality, if both parties were not like yearning to the point of it feeling like you need the other person around, like, there should never be a point where you feel like you need to have this other person around. That's why we have this 9 of Pentacles, right? I feel like Spirit is working so that you never feel the need to like need a person around, need another person, need another human being, need another soul, right? But again, with this Ace of Wands, this 8 of Swords, it feels like someone feels like they've been stuck, or feel like they've been cut off, or not connected to Source. It's not that you're not even connected, it's that you're blinded by whatever it is, waiting for this other person, looking for this other person, you know what I'm saying? Like, waiting for this other person to do right, or to apologize the right way, or to say the right thing, or the right message to come in. And it's like, you can't wait on that. Don't wait on the message to come in. It's like, because I feel like there's a lot of these connections that are I'm feeling there's a lot of these connections that are either dead or dying, right? Because they haven't been healthy. Yes, 6 of Cups, reunite. Okay, so this is about reuniting with yourself, reuniting with your core purpose here. This is like a little child. I feel like this is Spirit asking you to reconnect with your inner child, reconnect with who you were, or reconnect with what you feel like you were sent here to do, right? If you feel like you were sent here to be an artist, then it's time for you to start being an artist, right? Don't be worried. Don't wait on another person to decide to be an artist. Don't wait on another person to decide to do this. Don't wait on another person. Like, I'm like doing this tarot readings, right? I'm not gonna wait on another person to like edit my videos or whatever. Oh look, Two of Wands here. So it's funny because the Two of Wands was in reverse up in the other deck, and now it's upright over here, and we have the Hangman again. Yeah, I'm getting here that someone really feels like they have to necessarily wait on another person. Seven of Pentacles, and it's like no waiting. We don't do waiting. Yeah, High Priestess. Your intuition is calling you, but you don't want to answer it right now. Wow. Yeah, so we got, it's like you're waiting on this money to come in. You could also be waiting on like a family thing or some kind of family dynamic or some sort of family decision with this Ten of Pentacles. But this Page of Wands here, it's like you want to hear news about something, but I feel like someone wants to hear something before they proceed forward as well. Maybe someone wants to know how someone else feels before they proceed forward with this Queen of Cups, but the only way you're going to know is if you proceed forward. That's like the trap, right? That's the paradox. Because I feel like with this twin flame stuff, it's very like paradoxy land. Like, if that's a word. But it's like, you can get trapped in a paradox real fast if you're dating like a mirror image of yourself. Basically, you can get trapped in a paradox real fast, where it's like, oh well, thank you. Yeah, defensiveness, Seven of Wands. If you don't want to say something first, and they don't want to say something first, and no one's saying something first, and everybody's being defensive, then how is anything going to move on and progress, right? But it also can't progress off of a lie with this Five of Swords here. So I feel like that's the dilemma, is that this person wants things to progress, but they want to lie about like they can't, whoever this person is, or whoever is this reading is for, yeah, Nine of Pentacles and the King, Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Okay, this person is depressed, but they're not depressed because, I feel like they're depressed because they can't approach this the way they want to approach it, right? They have to approach it in the more morally correct way, and they're upset because they can't be manipulative anymore. That's what I'm kind of feeling like. Whoever this could be divine masculine, this could be divine feminine, but whoever this person is feels like they can't manipulate their way out of this situation, so they don't know what to do. And it's like the whole point is that you don't have to manipulate your way to the situation. You just be honest and not manipulate your way to the situation, and you get out of it. But this person is so hell-bent on like not being honest that they're screwing themselves over. That's the energy I'm feeling here, especially with this Nine of Swords. Because look, we got the Seven of Swords right underneath it. I told you the Seven of Swords came out earlier, right? This person is not balancing yet, or not. They want this, but they don't want to do what it's willing to take to get it. And it's like, but it doesn't take much. It just takes honesty. But they can't. I feel like this person can't do that, right? Because if they want to have a manipulative apology, I'm telling you, man, this is tricky. This is like pit holes. Because I feel like, even if you're looking for the, like, so many times I feel like people say that, oh, we're like someone's not looking from it from the other side. But if you look at it from the other side, at least from what I'm seeing here, from what these cards are, it's not. There's nothing. Like, if you can't speak about it, I guess you shouldn't be doing it. I guess I should feel about it that way. Like, if you feel like you can't be open and honest about what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're saying, where it is that you're going, you shouldn't probably be going and saying and doing those things. And I feel like this person is just realizing how them not being able to say whatever it is on their mind is like killing them a little bit. It feels like, I didn't want to say that, but that's the word that it came to me. The Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is a big spiritual lesson, huge spiritual lesson. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. I said we got the King of Cups earlier. We have Five of Pentacles. That came out earlier in this deck. The Five of Pentacles, doubling up. Okay, we got the Judgment again. As the Judgment came out here. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So So what this is telling me is that there's a Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles could be a karmic energy, could be an earth sign, could be a mother. Take it how it resonates, okay? Whatever for your situation. This is Queen of Pentacles energy and this King of Cups energy, which is this emotional person. This Queen of Pentacles could also be the stable energy here, right? Someone who's very stabilizing, and this King of Cups is, I'm not getting this person is not emotionally unstable. I don't feel like they're emotionally unstable or anything like that, but I feel like they're maybe a little bit financially with this Five of Pentacles. But overall, they're an emotional, like an artsy person, right? I said artist in the beginning. I feel just like a more artsy person is the person that, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could, that type of energy doesn't necessarily be that sign, but that type of energy where this person is very dreamy, this person is very imaginative, right? But I feel like they're also, like I said, they're in some sort of spiritual prison with this Five of Pentacles, or some sort of like on some sort of spiritual punishment for not being honest with this Judgment here, or not just going within and realizing that their ways are their own problem, right? Like, your biggest enemy is me. If you guys don't know, I do have a playlist of Divine Masculine readings on my channel. You can go click those. I can see if I can put them in here. I'll see if I can do that. But like, they have a whole bunch of like different like readings and cycles that Divine Masculine goes through, or like that energy goes through, that might help out. Because especially, I know I have one called My Biggest Enemy Is Me, and that's what it's showing up right here, is that. We have Six of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, if this person, and I'm getting this person needs to have a conversation with themselves, right? About who it is that they are, how it is they present themselves, and how they want to be perceived going forward, right? Because I'm feeling like this person wants to not be perceived as some sort of lying, manipulative person, but that's all they keep doing. And it's like, before maybe they've gotten away with it because of whatever reason, like that, you know, people could not see through the lies, but it's like now people are seeing through the lies, and it's like, okay, well, I can't lie my way out of it. Oh, wow. Sagittarius, third party. That's what popped out here, okay, in the Shadow Oracle deck. So take that for what you will. But, ooh, sick. Someone's sick here. Yeah, it's definitely that. It's definitely like, because this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like it's a stability within yourself. I mean, yes, it also could be money, but I feel like money comes in when you're more stable within yourself as well. Like, this is the getting out of the spiritual prison. And the only way to get out of it is by having that conversation with yourself about why you got put in there, right? Because you can't just tell yourself, oh, woe is me, I'm like not doing anything, I'm not getting anywhere, and not examine as to why. And you can't just blame everybody else as to why. Ooh, empath. There we go. You could be a very empathetic person, and you feel like you're getting sick here, especially from a third party. Could be a Sagittarius. Energetically sick, though, because energy was at the bottom of the deck earlier. I mentioned that if you need to rewind, go ahead and rewind. If you need to flip it up, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah. Someone who you're not a friend with. They're not your friend. They actually hate you, and you may give them anxiety, or they actually hate on you behind your back. What's this here? Oh yeah. They're in their dark side energy. Lilith energy. Yep, and trust your gut about the conversation. Okay. Trust your gut about the conversation. So if this person is trying to, this is the person that's trying to do the apology, the fake apology, trust your gut about the conversation that you have. You know, if you feel something wrong, point it out, say it, speak on it. Okay. This could be someone who's like trying to masquerade as a friend. I'm not getting frenemy yet. We have Gemini popping out here. Oh, never mind. Frenemy just came out. I say this could be someone posing as your friend, yet who's greedy. A greedy Gemini who's posing as your friend. Or, yeah, someone in your life, and they probably already know they fucked. This is the thing, they already know. They know. With this Five of Swords and this Page of Cups, they already know that they fucked up. The problem is not that they don't know it, or that they're not feeling it, or not they're not, you know, reaping karma from it or anything like that. The problem is that they want to come back and apologize, as they should, but the only reason why they want to come back and apologize is because of the after effects of them fucking up. That seems to be the problem here. They don't want to come back and just to... It's like they don't want to heal whatever it is that happened, right? Like with this justice card, or they don't want to balance out whatever it is that happened. They don't want to go and be like, oh, well, I realized that I actually hurt you, and actually I try to make it up. They just want to say something to get out of spiritual prison. Whatever, to not be sick, possibly. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling here. Like, this is a... and this may not be like your counterpart, but this is definitely like someone who is around you. This could be someone that you're not even thinking about. This could be someone that's in your past who's trying to come back. Mercury retrograde is still happening until the 21st of June at the time of this recording. So this could be a Mercury retrograde person coming back. There could be a child involved. So that is on the 21st when Cancer season starts. But then there's a shadow period that lasts for 2 weeks until Independence Day, which I thought was freaking hilarious. So Independence Day is the last day of Mercury retrograde, the shadow period. So it's like finally we get to be independent on that day, July 4th, for those people who are not in the U.S. Intimacy, pride. Ooh, this person may want to marry somebody that this person may want to marry somebody that you know, gay people. Hello. Ooh, yeah, there's a message involved. I'm gonna send you that message of desire. There's earth and dreams. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do these dream readings soon. If you need to look at some, I do have some on my channel already. Check out the links in actually, I don't know. Just go to the playlist, okay? There's dreams there. Check out these dream readings, okay? I feel like this could definitely be an earth sign with this Queen of Pentacles who thinks about you in their dreams. Very passionate dreams here too with the fire. There's a car involved. Someone could be jealous about a car. Ooh. It could be a jealous demon about a car out here who's lying. Ooh, could be a Pisces energy. Okay. What's that about? What's that about? Oh, Taurus. Pisces Taurus. Okay, what is this? If you asked the question, that was your answer. Yeah, actions. So this person may have taken some very like dark, jealous actions towards you, especially involving your car. I know I had people trying to steal my car from me before, so I can't say like it happens, okay? Like people be thinking this stuff don't happen. People really be trying to do some really grimy, little low down stuff. So this is why, I mean, call me whatever you want to call me, but I don't hang out with a lot of people just because I know a lot of people don't be meaning everybody that well. You know, that's just what it is. A lot of people do not mean people well. And I feel like this is one of those things where it may not even be something that was recent, right? I want to put that out there. I don't feel like this is something that was like 100% recent, but this person is still in your energy, and you still are thinking about them in a more positive light than maybe you should be. I'm kind of feeling like that. That's kind of what Spirit's trying to get me to say here. Yeah, emotional. You're probably feeling about them, because you see how this is turned all the way to the green? You're feeling about them in a more positive way than you should be, right? Like you're over here thinking this person is cool, this person is your friend, this person's hanging out. Oh, this could be the Taurus car. Ooh. So that's for some people out there. If you had something involving because you know they have like a Ford Taurus, that's a thing. I didn't think about that until I looked down and Spirit was like, no, this is the Taurus car. Okay. This could be someone who's like jealous about that or whatever, some sort of Pisces energy. They have some blockages, or yeah, they have some blockages. Grandma. Lust. Upgrade level. Family. Okay, so grandma may be trying to help you break some sort of lusty thing in your family here. I'm telling you, this things happen. I'll tell you how they manifest. Okay, so for instance, like my birth father has like, I think like 12 kids. That's a lot of kids. I don't know. It's like a lusty energy, right? And it's like trying to break that off, right? So this could definitely be something, ooh, where your grandma's trying to help you break that off. Courtship concern. So this could definitely be dating concerns here. Yeah. This could definitely be dating concerns. Your grandma could have dating concerns about you and your family. Like maybe they think that you just, you know, are a hoe or whatever. I don't know. We have thoughts, messages of concern, and distant horizons. Yeah. So I feel like this is a grandma energy, or this is somebody who feels like they're pulling away from their family, or they're distant from their family, right? Or they are afraid to date people who it's like afraid to date somebody who is so different from their family. Yeah, on a different pathway. It's like the family may not agree with the path, or the family may, you know, you may be different from how this person or how this person's family is. Someone could have a grandma who thinks this is just lust and not love. Yeah, but we got the lovers that pulled right out. I'm trying to tell. I can't even make it up. Okay, that's what pulled pulled out right after this. So if you have a grandma that thinks this is just lust and it's not love, and who maybe trying to persuade you to not, you know, whatever, or try and tell you to lie or do something else, it's like the tricks in the game. I'm trying to tell y'all, especially when you're dealing with spiritual connections and spiritual people. This mature man number 5 right here. Okay, I said 5 like 15 million times right here. I don't even know how many times I said the number 5, but for this mature man, which I'm hoping is divine masculine here, I feel like if there are people trying, especially a grandma energy, trying to tell you something is lust and not love, or this person's not going to be great for the family, you got to think about the family, or think about the family upgrading or whatever else. These people, right, may be people who have been manipulative. This 5 of Swords. Not always, but you know, I'm saying that because I'm saying it to say that, right, lots of times we think that just because someone's older that they're supposed to know things, or are supposed to be more mature, or supposed to have better insight on certain things. But I'm telling you, as a spiritual person here, and going around with spiritual actions and spiritual ideas, that any type of thing that's lying and deceptive, because we had the 7 of Swords out twice and this 5 of Swords, right? Trying to get an apology, or trying to give an apology, or trying to send a message just to alleviate yourself is not necessarily going to like, at that point you don't need to involve the other person, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? If you are just trying to get out of a situation, get out of spiritual prison, get out of spiritual jail, get out of spiritual poverty with these 5 of Pentacles that kept popping up here, right? This better for you just to write the letter and burn it, or do something else and not involve the other person. The only time you really need to involve the other person is if you actually are trying to work it out and care and involve the other person's feelings. Because at that point, if you're not trying to involve the other person's feelings, you're just trying to worry about yourself and be selfish, you don't involve the other person. And if you're actually trying to like make it up to the other person and work it out with the other person, then yes, involve the other person. I guess I'll put it to you that way. That's the way I feel like Spirit channeled it to me. I can't, you know, I can't make it up, y'all. I'm just going off what I'm feeling here. These life lessons are appearing in these readings like it ain't no freaking joke, and I'm so glad to see it because I feel like so many people need them. We're working like if to me, in my personal opinion, I feel like if you're approaching an apology in this type of way, then you don't really want the person. You just want not even the forgiveness. It's selfishness. That's just what it is. It's coming off as selfishness because it's just you just not wanting to suffer anymore, and you feel like, oh, I did this person wrong, so if I go apologize, and I won't suffer anymore. But that's not. Where's the concern for the other person's suffering that you put them through, right? Where is their concern for that? And if you're not thinking about that, then don't think about that person, or don't think about contacting that person. This is the Soul Truth deck. It's, what is this? Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Damn, I can't make this up. This is the Soul Truth deck, okay? Self-awareness card deck. Self-awareness. We all need self-awareness out here, especially if you're going to be in this twin flame stuff. We need self-awareness because that's the whole name of the game. If you're not self-aware about how your actions are coming off this other person, this other person's going to be able to tell you or show you or make you feel it. And if you don't like it, then you can't blame anybody else, which is what I feel like that's what the previous problem was a little bit, right? Like, this person may have tried to be manipulative before, and they can't be manipulative, and now it's like, oh, well, I don't know how else to be. I'm kind of feeling that energy, too, a little bit. That same kind of thing is, like, lingering around. We're going to try and beat that up out of here. The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Highest potential. I was almost at highest potential. So, do they help you step into your highest potential? Do they help you step into your highest self? Okay? Today's soul action: make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself. And clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? So I think that's the other thing too, is that just because you're not immediately in somebody's face doesn't mean they don't love you. They just don't want to be around you. Like, you may not be good for them. You may be toxic for them, right? If you're toxic for somebody, then you're toxic for somebody, right? The only thing you can do is just to try and not be toxic. But the point about it is that if you're around someone, if you want to be around, okay, like let's say you're Bob. I'm gonna use this power here. Let's say this is Bob and this is Susie, right? If Bob wants to be around Susie, but Bob's energy is too toxic for Susie, Susie ain't gonna be able to be around Bob. Well, okay, so Bob doesn't want Bob's energy to be so toxic. Bob is looking like, okay, so, oh my gosh, apparently I can't be around Susie because the energy is too freaking toxic. How do I detoxify myself, right? And part of it is that, are you around people who are toxifying you? Do you surround yourself with people who are toxifying you, who lift you up, who motivate you, right? Because I'm seeing here, there's a third party who's sick. There's a grandma with lust. There's, you know what I mean? Like, who is around you? There's a whole demon out here, apparently. Okay, a whole demon, a whole liar. Someone's envious with a car and some Pisces energy, some Gemini energy. A friend of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the people that's popping up in your energy. Even if you're not physically around them, this is the people who are popping up in your energy. And this is why, if these things have not been dealt with, it's going to be hard for you to raise up. Even if you're not physically talking to these people, right? Or you're not physically seeing them on a day-to-day basis, whatever memory or whatever thing is popping up in your energy that has like a Gemini frenemy or a Pisces liar popping up in your energy, it's what's holding you back. What is this? These are like not necessarily these exact things, or if you know who these people are, these people, but this type of stuff is what holds us back, right? Because this could be something that you learned from these people about this Five of Swords and this Page of Cups. Like, you may have learned from either watching these people or dealing with these people that this is how you go about approaching the situation. And it's not because it's the wrong thing, but because not because you shouldn't approach the situation, but because this is the wrong way to approach it, right? This is a spiritual lesson here with the Hierophant. I'm telling you, it's a big spiritual lesson for somebody. It needs to learn how to approach things and also how they come off. And I'm also going to get the Shadow Spells deck again. I'm alchemizing negativity into positivity. That's what this Temperance card is supposed to be. That's what this Sagittarius energy is supposed to be. Okay? Alchemizing negativity into positivity. Changing it around. Changing this negative energy that you may have adopted from these people who are around you and turning it into something positive, some sort of lesson, right, with this Hierophant. I'm speaking a lot of stuff, y'all, but this is apparently someone needs to hear all this stuff. Your wishes come true when you focus upon you. Yeah. So when you're focused on you and not these other people who I feel like are fake anyway, right? And when you focus on yourself and your spirit and what it is that you feel like you're being guided to do, then it won't. This will go away. This deceptive energy will go away if you feel like you're doing what you decide or what you're guided to do. That deceptive energy will. It can't. If you're not being deceptive to yourself, then you can't. I'm not gonna say you can't be deceptive to other people, because you can. But if you're not deceiving yourself, then it's easy for yourself to take accountability. I am a master manifester. I manifest effortlessly. Okay, so this could definitely be you trying to manifest some things, and alleviating your spiritual blockages. I'm really getting like this is a spell for someone to alleviate their I have full control over the way I live my life. Okay, so whatever, if these people are trying to control you or trying to get you to do certain things or trying to manipulate you in any type of way, shape, or form, right? That you could have picked that up from them or from that type of energy, but this is like an overall, like, we're not doing that. Like, just say what it is that you mean what it is that you say, and just go with it. I mean, even looking here, what do I resist feeling right now? I'm not going to read the whole card because I'll be here forever, but trust your gut on the conversation, basically. Trust your gut on your conversations, any conversations that you have, any messages that you want to send, any messages that you receive. Trust your gut, trust your feeling, listen to yourself, and focus on listening to yourself. Not the negative voices in your head, though. The spiritual good voices, angel voices. Okay. I hope this helps someone. Please do check out that Divine Masculine playlist section. Please like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. So everybody you know, the Michelle Tarot. Everybody you know, the Michelle Tarot. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.